So we're going to do a flip through of this book by Arthur Tress. It's called San Francisco 1964. I'd never heard of this guy when I bought the book. There's a place in Tokyo called Roppongi, and they were having a book sale, and I picked this up. I mean, I did like the Ringo for President flag. So hopefully I can give you some insight, but as I mentioned, I knew very little of this guy, and I still know very little of him. It does say here that devotees of street photography will find echoes of contemporaneous works by Robert Frank, Diane Arbus, and Gary Winogrand. Winogrand, that's like an alcoholic's name. Okay, here we go. Arthur Tress. And I think you may notice now that I know surprisingly little about these particular books. As I may have mentioned before, like many people who love books, I've most probably bought a few too many. And in raising kids and just being busy, I just haven't had the time to sit down and look at them. So I thought maybe by starting this channel, it would force me to take a step back and to actually enjoy the books that I have. It may sound very Buddhist, doesn't it? Enjoy what you have, live the moment. Whenever I look at these old books, I'm always drawn to like the hats. In Japan it has a bit of a hat culture as well, so it's not uncommon for people to wear hats. But I have to say, when I grew up in Australia in the 80s or 90s, I mean, it wasn't that cool to be wearing hats. I wonder why all these people have Ringo flags or Ringo posters. Maybe they were visiting. And this would have been 1964, so kind of prime Beatles, I guess. It says here, Arthur Tress was a 23-year-old world traveler when he arrived in San Francisco. He'd been born and raised in New York. And there's a lot of good content here to read. Good content. I mean, what a disgusting word. There's a lot of great things to read here, which I really should have read by now. But I haven't. Okay, let's go to the plates. I mean, as an Aussie, I kind of look at this and it kind of reminds me of like Happy Days or those kind of old sitcoms with parking and what do you say, where they bring hamburgers to your parked car. It's quite interesting, Murder in the Park. It's a great photo. And the hairstyles are amazing. Just the body, like the posture. This is a good example again of like composition. How you put two photos next to each other. I mean, even this is quite interesting. It's one of those lessons you learn, like if you like photography, you should always have a camera handy, because you never know, like when you get a chance to take a photo of a dwarf in in clown get up. I mean, it looks like he only had one chance to take the photo. I mean, again, how the book's been framed is quite interesting. This, I mean, the sun going through the window, and you can see the Cadillac shadow on the car. That's pretty cool. This store is open 24 hours a day, every day of the year. I wonder what it is. Self-service Nord store. I guess it's a dry cleaner. Coin laundry. It's a really sharp photo. Kind of like fashion's come back, isn't it? I mean, this kind of fashion has come back. You wouldn't seem that out of place if you dressed like this today. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, when I bought this book, I was kind of interested in all the different characters. I mean, the faces and the jaw lines. And kind of amazing. That's what stood out in the beginning. I hadn't heard of him, but I'm always interested in flipping through these old books. I mean, like some of the glasses, or like, look at this girl holding, it looks like she's peering over the shoulder of her aunt or something. It's kind of amazing. Or this guy here. I mean, they're very curious about why this guy's taking a photo of them. Some of these characters are amazing. Like, what's the background of these people? Goldwater for president. Don't know that much about US politics, but I'm pretty sure Goldwater was not a president. If I were 21, I'd vote for Barry. Vote for Ringo Starr for president. Why not? I'm gonna say that's a little bit scary. Kind of looks like a skinny Roy Orbison. And if you look closely here, you can see a lot of people looking down the street. It must be some type of procession. Maybe it's the same day. Yeah, that toothy grin. It's like a very pensive stare. I particularly like this kind of fashion where they have like this kind of sports coat and glasses and this type of hat. I mean, again, I didn't see much of it in Oz when I was growing up, but it's kind of like a golden age of hats. Oh, what a great photo. Excuse me. I remember seeing this one before and wondering if she was on her knees. I mean, that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Because that coat looks way too big for her. And this was also a curious one where there was a guy lying on the beach. I mean, did he fall down or something? He looks really overdressed to be lying down on the beach. No, this is a really interesting context spread again. I mean, took a lot of photos of these people in front of like a ham. There she is. Fresh donuts. There's lots of mysterious looking people in this book. Lots of dark shades. This guy kind of looks like Burroughs. It's not Burroughs, but I mean, people dress so nicely back in these days. And I wonder if contemporary photography can have so many cool looking people. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this may be the photographer, Arthur Tress. Anyway, that was pretty interesting. I remember when I picked this book up, I kind of did like the characters. I mean, from what I understand, this is not his most famous book, but I thought it was quite interesting. And that's Arthur Tress, 1964.